Okay, so it's much easier now, and it's amazing. Whereas before, uh, I would first get into the mode of breathing, and then relaxing the body, and then working through my chakras one at a time. And the way that I felt, the chakras opening, um, was every breath that I took in was white positive energy, and each breath it's like a quarter of the chakra lit up. And then, so about after 4 big breaths of positive energy, it felt like my chakra was lit. And then I would relax and breathe a couple more times and push all the negativity out of that chakra. And what I was feeling was positive energy coming in all the way down my spine to my Kundalini chakra, and then visualizing this negativity pushing out from the chakra completely, right? And then your mind kind of tells you that it's time to move on to the next chakra, because the red will start changing into the orange, and then you have your orange chakra that you work with, and then that changes up into your stomach chakra, that's yellow, and then the yellow switches into a green hue, right? And that's your heart. And then the green switches into a purple hue, and as you're going through each of these colors, uh you are cleansing them. You're putting positive energy into them individually, and pushing all the negativity out of them. I feel like what happened was, now that they're all open, it's way easier to get there now, and the visions are getting clearer. um I was just standing there. I wanted to see if I could get there just standing up. And half an hour later, I barely came out of the my little trance. And the funny thing is it just so happened that my mom had came out onto the porch right when I decided to end it. Like it was time for me to give her that message. I had headphones on. I didn't know she came outside. I had my eyes closed. Um but my journey that I had on that little meditation that I had standing there for half an hour, I was going through this tunnel like this. And the tunnel resembled an ever changing iris, like shooting out, like to define the shape of the tunnel. And every positive energy breath that came in would feed that iris style tunnel. And sometimes I would feel like the eye is everything. Like I'm looking at just the pupil, and then everything's the eye. And then it will shrink down into a smaller one. And then it'll change to another eye, the eye of Horus. And what my mind is doing is it's taking every eye that I've ever seen and trying to define it with my imagination, right? Which is it's kind of difficult, to imagine things in a crisp picture. Uh but as I'm going through this tunnel, right? This time I didn't go through all my chakras one at a time when I was standing there for half an hour. I was able to see that every breath I took would go down my spine, and a little bit of that breath would touch every chakra, right? Now that they're open, I think that that's how this works, right? So I was able to turn them all back on at the same time, with the time that it takes to clean one, right? So basically, I get to clean all of my chakras um, at once, minus my third eye, and then my third eye opens almost immediately. It's like the key to open. It's super easy. Just let go of your ego. Don't care what people think, what you look like, the noises that you make. The vibrations are real. They will ignite it. You're worth it. Everybody's worth it. We're all together anyways. I think we're just this ball of energy um, that's just connected. It's frequency, and we're receiving, and it's beautiful, and you can have it.